So this US 30 analysis for Friday the 6th of April. Now let's just have a look at the price and where price may likely go. So here on the US 30, we did see the sell side momentum take us down towards the 23,600, from which we had this very strong move to the upside. In around the 24,420, had a brief pullback, and from which we did see the breakout to the upside, breaking beyond the 510. Head up towards this 24,550. Didn't quite get up towards this 24,650, from which we did see the sell side momentum come into the market. So we didn't quite get up towards that 24,650, but we did see quite sharp sell side momentum come back into the market for a test of that 24,071. Didn't quite get down towards the 24,000 without a confluence of the 200 period moving average. We're now seeing this retracement here of the US 30. So we'll see whether this retracement can progress to retrace this entire move that we have seen after this very sharp pullback for a move back up towards our 24,420, successful break from which we're looking for 550, and then we're looking to test the old highs in around that 24,600 or so. Now, if we do see a breakdown from where we are at present, if we do see the follow through of this move, and this is merely just a retracement before seeing further sell side momentum, we're then looking to see our prices react around 24,071, where we previously found support. Successful break from which we're looking for 23,900, 23,750, 600, or possibly even 480 if there is sufficient market volatility to the downside. Those are pretty much the levels that we are looking at here, if we are to see if this is merely a retracement before seeing that further sell side momentum return to the market. If, however, we do see this, we do see a further strength in this reversal. If we do continue to see large candles indicating a further bullish bias and further strength by the bulls, if we're looking at candles with pretty strong open to closes similar to these over here, we're then looking for a test of that 23,650. Beyond 23,650, we're looking for prices to head up towards that ultimately we're looking for price to head up towards the 24,800. Successful break from which we're then looking for prices to head up towards the 24,864 and 25,000 mark. Now beyond 25,000, we've got 25,101, but I expect that to be the far end of the range here to the upside. If we were to see even quite a lot of volatility here on the US 30. Now, with that said, that pretty much covers the old levels that we are looking at here on the US 30. We'll have a brief look at the daily chart. As you can see here, we've had a very strong move. We've had a retracement, potentially putting in a higher low. So we'll see if we can trade above the previous highs just here, just below the 24,600. We'll 650, sorry. Yep, we'll see if we can trade beyond 24,650, or whether we will see a further retracement here to the downside. We'll have a brief look here at the daily chart before wrapping up on the US 30. We get the scale on here correct. So here on this US 30, we can see prices sold off down towards that 200 period moving average, tested it, traded below for on a couple of instances, and we've had this move upwards. Now, so far on the 6th of April, we do appear to be heading a bit bearish. So we'll see whether we have a similar scenario to as we had earlier in the week, where we had a very sharp reversal. And whether we do see that sell side momentum, and then we see a reversal and see that further upside momentum to test these previous highs here in the market. So there is still a potential for having this be our low. We're still above those lows, so there is a potential for this to be a higher low and see this slow move upwards and a recovery in the US 30. With that said, that wraps up the US 30 analysis. Thanks for watching.